there, Capricorn. How are you this evening? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly reading. This one is going to be for the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 7th to the 10th. That sounds good. Sorry. I'm funny. I make myself laugh. Anyways, let's see, Capricorn. We're going to just see what Spirit wants to talk about. That's about it. See what kind of week looks like I've got ahead, okay? All right. This one's for my Capricorns, Capricorns, Capricorns. All right, folks. All righty. What's your current situation? Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. You've got the sun. Okay, so that's a good thing. That means that there is happiness shining down on you right now, whether you think so or not. Yeah. I feel like happiness is all around you, and for some of you, you're almost missing it because you're focused on something that isn't quite right. So you're like missing the forest for the trees type of deal or something. Okay, let's see how this plays in. But that is your current situation, is really sunshine and happiness. Things going your way, okay? All right, let's see. What is the obstacle? The 6 of Cups. So you're having a very hard time being present in all this happiness that is surrounding you because you have, for some reason, you're stuck in nostalgia with the past. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you are stuck in negativity as far as that goes. But it does mean that you are very hyper-focused for some reason on the past, and it is causing you to not appreciate the now. You know what I'm saying? Although we have to remember the past and we have to plan for the future, it's best to try to exist in the now, right? Okay, so something's pulling on you, making you really focus in the past for some reason. Okay, let's see what we got. What do you need to focus on? The 10 of Swords. Okay, for some of you, the reason why you're stuck in the past is over a betrayal that you have not yet been able to reconcile or put to rest, is like a better word. I think you've tried tirelessly to try to put this, whatever this was, this betrayal to rest, right? You don't want it anymore. You don't want to deal with it, but it just keeps resurfacing and pulling you back. I don't know how long ago this betrayal was, but it feels like when it comes back up, when it resurfaces, it's like it happened last night. You know what I'm saying? You were so taken aback by this one that it just... All right, let's keep going. What is it that you need to leave behind? The Page of Swords. So the issue here is you're still stuck on the why. You're still stuck on the closure. Like you need some sort of fact so that you can put this into a box in your brain, you know, so you can compartmentalize it or whatever you want to say. Right now there's still no closure because you don't have the why in this situation for what happened. Well, that's understandable. I mean, if I say it out loud and you listen to it, maybe then you know, oh, that doesn't make much sense. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it is totally understandable. I get it, right? It's like you can't put it into this box so it can fit in your head and leave it alone until you know why it happened, what happened here. All right, let's keep going. What is your strength in this situation? The 5 of Pentacles. You've already made it through the being left out in the cold. I mean, it feels like with the sunshine here as your main situation, you've already like come to the other side of this entire dilemma here. You've already worked your way through it, really. Everything except for the closure, right? Just the stamp on the letter or whatever is what's missing right here. So something must trigger you, and when you get triggered, then you fall back right into this, remembering how it felt or trying to figure it out. It's almost like it's living rent-free in your brain, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's, so it flares up when it feels like it. Okay. I'm not telling you anything you don't know, right? But this is what they're giving me. Okay, what's in the near future? 5 of Swords. This is a battle inside of you, honey. This isn't a battle. Nobody else is in this battle but you, really. I understand somebody else played a part at one point, but they're gone now. If they're not gone, then you've already forgiven them. Whatever the deal is, this battle, this conflict that you have going on is all inside of you. Yeah. How do you make peace with something when you don't have the why? All right, let's see what we get. What is the advice on this one? The Knight of Pentacles. The advice is to keep planning for the future and keep trying to move forward. I know that it feels like you're somewhat stuck and stagnant right now because you're moving forward real slow. But whatever you're doing, you're making progress. So just keep doing that. Just keep, focusing on forward is all you can do right now. All right. What is the atmosphere you're in right now? The King of Pentacles. So you're in boss energy. I mean, everything else in your life is basically fallen into place the way that it's pretty much supposed to. Or it's at least headed in that direction. And then this resurfaces again. Okay. All right, what's your greatest fear? The Queen of Swords. You're very fearful that this is going to turn you totally cold and you'll never be able to love anybody. You're very fearful that this broke you to a point where you can't be fixed, is what it looks like. I don't believe that's true at all, but I'm just saying that is your fear here. What is the outcome? Judgment. I mean, you're going to have to call judgment on the situation. I feel like you had the ability to call judgment on this a long time ago, but you're not because you want to know why. I mean, that's what this is. This is you not being able to find the closure you want. Sometimes we have to settle for not being able to get that, though, because you're holding yourself up from moving forward is what I'm afraid of. Okay? Sometimes we just have to let bygones be bygones be bygones and just, there you go, move forward, right? And I think you're trying to do that. It's just, like I said, it goes okay for a minute and then it resurfaces again. Just keep trying. You're going to get there. It's just unfortunate that you're going through this because, like I said, everything else is coming up roses. I mean, other than that, you're basking in the sunlight, and then this one thing pulls you back. Okay, what do we got for Monday? I've got the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. So you're real stressed out on Monday about some sort of communication. I don't know. Somebody's coming forward to say something, and it's upsetting. Okay. Tuesday, what do you got? I've got the Star card. These cards are sticking. And the Temperance card. So this is all about you having patience in yourself, I feel like, okay? Understanding that it took you a long time to get this hurt or messed up. It's going to take a minute to fix it. Be patient with yourself and, stay hopeful, which is what you're doing anyways. I mean, it's just you keeping hope and faith, trying to search for balance. Doing everything you've been doing, okay? On Tuesday, you're doing that again. Okay, on Wednesday, I've got the Queen of Wands and the 4 of Swords. I mean, I believe you're the Empress, but I mean, you're presenting here as the Queen of Wands. You're somebody who is very determined, very desirable. Definitely somebody who sees what they want, you go get it, Except for this damn bit of closure, right? That's the one that's eluding you right now. But with the 4 of Swords, it's time for you to take a break and rest a little bit. Let's go forward. What do we got on Thursday? I've got the 3 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Somebody is lurking around you. I don't know. Obviously not the person that put you through whatever this is, I don't believe. But, I mean, there's somebody else that you already have in your life, it feels like. And that person's trying very hard to come in like the knight in shining armor to save the day. You'd have to let them, okay? With the 3 of Wands, this is all about you looking towards your future, which I believe you're doing. I think you're doing everything right, Capricorn. It's just this is a prickly situation. Like I said, that something triggers you and it just comes back to the forefront. It's going to go away eventually, but you just got to keep doing what you're doing, okay? That's what I got on this. I hope that somehow helps you. I'm sorry. There you go. All right, Capricorn, thanks. Anybody looking for a private reading, send me a message and I'll get you the details. And other than that, I will be back by Wednesday for sure. But I'm on live pretty much every day right now, around 10 or 11 in the morning. So if anybody wants to check that out, that would be awesome, okay? All right, you guys, take care. Thank you. Is it going to work? My clicker.